On March 18, 2025, the United States government released a massive trove of documents related to the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. This release, totaling approximately 63,400 pages, reignited public interest in one of the most scrutinized events in American history. The documents, held for decades in the National Archives, were made available online, offering researchers and amateur sleuths alike a chance to delve into the details surrounding that fateful day in Dallas. The release was met with a mix of anticipation and skepticism, as Americans hoped for new insights into the tragedy that continues to cast a long shadow over the nation's psyche. The release was ordered by then-President Donald Trump, who had previously overseen partial disclosures during his first term. This latest batch, however, was touted as being more comprehensive, with fewer redactions. Despite this, some information remained blacked out, citing national security concerns. The decision to withhold certain details, even after all these years, fueled speculation that the government was still hiding something. This release marked a significant moment in the ongoing quest for answers surrounding Kennedy's death. It offered a glimpse into the inner workings of government agencies like the CIA and FBI in the aftermath of the assassination. The documents promised to shed light on Lee Harvey Oswald, the man officially identified as Kennedy's killer, and his potential motives. Moreover, they held the potential to either confirm or debunk the many conspiracy theories that have circulated for decades. The release of the JFK Assassination Files was not a sudden event, but rather the culmination of a decades-long struggle for transparency. In 1992, President George H.W. Bush signed the John F. Kennedy Assassination Records Collection Act. This landmark legislation mandated the release of all government documents related to the assassination within 25 years, setting a deadline of October 26, 2017. The act aimed to quell the rampant speculation and mistrust surrounding the event by making all available information public. However, the path to full disclosure was not without its roadblocks. The act included provisions allowing for postponements if the release of information was deemed to pose a threat to national security, law enforcement, or intelligence operations. Successive administrations, from Bill Clinton to Barack Obama, utilized these exemptions to delay the release of certain sensitive documents, arguing that their disclosure could compromise ongoing operations or endanger lives. The 2017 deadline arrived with much fanfare, but only a portion of the remaining documents were released. President Trump, under pressure from intelligence agencies, agreed to withhold some files, citing national security concerns. This decision was met with disappointment from historians and researchers who accused the government of unnecessary secrecy. The Trump administration pledged to review and release the remaining documents on a rolling basis, leading to subsequent releases in 2018 and 2023. The March 2025 release was met with a mix of excitement and frustration. Researchers and historians eagerly combed through the thousands of pages, hoping to uncover new information that could reshape our understanding of the assassination. However, initial assessments suggested that the release did not contain any bombshell revelations that would fundamentally alter the official narrative of a lone gunman. The documents did, however, offer a more detailed and nuanced look at the events leading up to and following Kennedy's death. Some of the most intriguing details centered around Lee Harvey Oswald's movements and contacts in the months before the assassination. Oswald, a former U.S. Marine who had defected to the Soviet Union before returning to the United States, had been under FBI surveillance prior to Kennedy's assassination. The released files provided new insights into the extent of the FBI's knowledge of Oswald's activities and its efforts to track him. They also shed light on Oswald's trip to Mexico City just weeks before the assassination, during which he visited the Soviet and Cuban embassies. The documents revealed that U.S. intelligence agencies were aware of Oswald's visit to Mexico City and had intercepted some of his communications. The files also contained details about the CIA's covert operations against Cuba during the Cold War, some of which involved assassination plots against Fidel Castro. While the documents did not directly link Oswald to any of these plots, they provided a glimpse into the shadowy world of espionage and covert operations that formed the backdrop of the Kennedy assassination. The release of the JFK Assassination Files, while significant, did not put an end to the speculation and debate surrounding the event. Many questions remain unanswered, and the passage of time has done little to diminish the public's fascination with the assassination. Despite the lack of a smoking gun, conspiracy theories continue to circulate, fueled by the perceived secrecy surrounding the event and a deep-seated mistrust of government. Historians and researchers continue to scrutinize the available evidence, hoping to piece together a more complete picture of what transpired on that fateful day in Dallas. Some believe that the key to unlocking the mystery lies in the remaining redacted documents, while others argue that the answers may be found in the National Archives' vast collection of physical evidence. Among the items held are Oswald's rifle, the bullets that struck Kennedy and Governor John Connally, and the blood-stained clothing worn by the president and his wife, Jackie Kennedy. The JFK assassination serves as a stark reminder of the enduring power of history to captivate and divide. It is a story that continues to fascinate, frustrate, and fuel debate, a testament to the enduring human need to make sense of tragedy and seek justice for the fallen. While the release of the Assassination Files has provided some answers, it has also underscored the complexities of history and the elusiveness of truth. The story of the JFK assassination is far from over, its final chapter yet to be written.